Hello, my name's Bernie Hogan. I am a board member of Jobs Queensland, and also in my everyday life, I am the Chief Executive of the Queensland Hotels Association. And I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to address the ASIAL security industry breakfast this morning and give you an overview on Jobs Queensland, what we do for the Queensland Government and the Queensland community, and then also the various programs that Jobs Queensland provide and how that's going to be working with our partnership with ASIAL. Firstly, about Jobs Queensland. Jobs Queensland provides extensive advice to the Queensland Government so that decisions can be made about exactly how we need to develop a specific workforce right across the state in various industries. And we've made a real point of trying to look at those industries into the future and exactly where that's going to be needed. Obviously, your industry, the security industry, is one of those, but we have worked across approximately 50 different programs throughout the time of Jobs Queensland. So there is a broad range of information that is supplied for all decision makers. The flagship program that we do talk about is our Anticipating Future Skills, and that particular project is renewed every year in that giving people up-to-date information about how and where we're going to need specific skills, specific training skill sets, and where that workforce will be needed throughout the state. So talking of the work that JQ does, Jobs Queensland does, it is can be a wide variety, whether it is industry focused, regionally focused, or specific job type as well. It depends on where we see the need and where that information has been asked of us for a research project. To ensure that our suggestions and our training packages are actually useful, we must integrate with two partners in particular. One being UniSC for the academia side of it, and to ensure that what we are putting forward is up to date, it is well targeted, and will provide the outcomes that we are hoping for. Secondly, and the reason why we do partner with ASIAL, is that we must ensure that we are getting exactly what industry is going to need, not just now, but well into the future. And now let's talk just about a couple of the specific programs before we get on to the micro-credentialing that we are going to be partnering with ASIAL. One particular program is the Grow Your Own projects that we do, the Grow Your Own workforce programs. These are vital programs that are done in specific areas or specific industries to ensure that we provide the upskilling opportunities or attraction into a specific skill set or workforce. There's nothing better than things being able to be grown out of industry. We give them the toolkits and the support to be able to do this. These have been powered by the Good People, Good Jobs Queensland workforce strategy throughout 2022 to 23 and ongoing. And it's about getting local solutions or specific solutions for specific industries. We're very sure, and I'm sure everybody in the audience would agree, every industry has its unique skill sets, but it also has its unique challenges. Something that would work on the Gold Coast may not necessarily work in Mount Isa. Something that works in parts of the hospitality industry won't work in the security industry, and they won't work into certain trades. We've got to make sure that anything that we build sits well with industry and is absolutely going to be able to be utilised to get you to a future state that you require with your workforces. There's a pool of $4.5 million in funding allocated. These programs seek to deliver about 20 local programs across Queensland, and there's a particular focus in each region depending on the needs of those regions. Throughout all the planning, particularly as we've come through to look at the Queensland Security Industry Workforce Development Plan from 20 to 25, there are 4 key themes. We wanted to always look at increasing the attraction to the industry. We want good quality candidates coming through into the industry to enhance their professionalism. We also got to increase retention. We can't have people leaving the industry who have just got to that level of excellent experience. Otherwise, we're always going to be running on a treadmill. We need to build capacity and enhance cooperation to make sure that good ideas and best practices shared, and to ensure that the overall professionalism of the industry is consistently raised. The recommendations of the plan of the the security industry workforce development plan. One of the main areas that we saw that we could partner with ASIAL has been the development of a micro-credential, specifically for licensed security officers in Queensland. The micro-credential is looking at as an important mechanism to retain staff and attract people to a professional industry, but to constantly give the opportunity for people within the industry to improve their skills, to not only improve the service they provide, but also it's about keeping people sharp and always in a learning environment. A workforce that's learning is an engaged workforce, and that's something that's desperately needed, not just in the security industry, but in virtually every workforce. We are looking to, with a partnership with the University of the Sunshine Coast, the micro-credential it'll provide that pathway for the new people and existing security officers to upskill and potentially progress their careers. The course is expected to be delivered in around March, April 2025, and initially it will be in North Queensland, with Townsville and Cairns as potential pilot areas. With approximately 25,000 licensed personnel here in Queensland, there is much work to be done, and the micro-credential will play a significant and a part in the process of strengthening Queensland's security capability as we approach the 2032 Olympic and Paralympic Games and well beyond. Industry briefings like today are vital in working towards addressing that challenge that we face. Each of you here today play a key role in strengthening and enhancing the security industry, not just for you, but for the future of your industry here in Queensland, and you are to be commended. Thank you for your investment in your communities, in your time to making sure that Queensland goes from strength to strength, but also in the professionalism in your industry. It makes it far easier for organisations such as Jobs Queensland to work with dedicated partners to have a positive outcome for all. Thank you.